Hello everyone. I thought it's been a while since I've done like a vlog style video, so this isn't going to be a vlog style video as such, but I'm doing it in a vlogging style. What I mean is that basically I just wanted to say what my 2020's been like. Started off with Promise, if you remember. So the reason why I chose to do it in front of this Christmas tree was because I did that last year, so I thought, why not do it this year? There's been a lot that's happened in the sort of year for me. Many of you will know that I was in Waitress, and that suddenly stopped, obviously, because of COVID, so that was upsetting, and eventually we found out that it wouldn't carry on, which sucked a bit. You know, we wanted... well, we didn't know it was coming, but like it would have been lovely to get our last show and have a proper, like, you know, definitive ending. But I'm sure we'll try and make up for that as a cast once we're able to maybe get together and celebrate our time on Waitress, because we sort of had that robbed from us. Anyway, so that was like the first sort of quarter of the year, if you will, and then really like the rest of the year has been very much, acting wise, has been like just waiting for something to happen with the industry, which, as we know, sort of didn't until the end of the year, and then unfortunately was sort of taken away with all the tier restrictions and stuff. But listen, don't stress about it. The industry is going to be back. My thoughts are it's going to be a while before, you know, it gets back to sort of like normal, how we remember it before, you know, everything shut down. But it's going to be coming, so, you know, don't let it upset you. Just have faith to know that it's going to be back in some shape or form, and you will see your favourite people up on that stage again, you know, and all be good. So that's been for me sort of acting wise, and I'm hoping that sort of 2021 will maybe pick up in a good way eventually, because I felt like I was gaining momentum again with 2020 and 2019 with Waitress. But yeah, so what I've done is that during the year, because I knew that the performing arts industry was going to be, let's just say, a little bit for a while, I decided to focus massively on my photography for a while, because I just thought, if I can focus on that and maybe make some money from it, then, you know, at least I can do that and not just be sat around waiting for nothing to happen with the performing arts industry. So I did. I focused massively on my photography, and I've got to say, weirdly, and I don't want this to come across as a show-off thing or whatever, and, you know, I know it's tough because a lot of people have suffered with mental health and stuff like that this year, and, you know, a lot of people have struggled with the whole thing of like, oh, I've not really done anything and I should have, and then there's been people out there that have, and then there's been people out there saying you don't need to do anything, and then there's people out there saying, oh, if you don't do anything it's just small excuses. Do whatever you want, and most of you probably have, but basically for me, like, when I haven't been performing and stuff, my photography has been a sort of it's kept me sane, let's just say. So why not give it some time and attention, seeing as it has helped me, and I did, and I started to focus on it massively. I switched up my website like completely. I built a studio in my garage at the house that I was living at the time. Started to sort of gain momentum with shoots and stuff. I did a mixture of free shoots, like test shoots, and strategic free shoots, all that sort of stuff. Then come around sort of October time, well, it wasn't October time, sorry, it was around August, mid-August, that I found out from a landlady at the time that we had to move out of our flat. So I was gutted, because I mean, I loved where we lived, but I was more upset that I'd started something with this photography thing and the studio in my garage, and then that was going to come to an end. Luckily, and thankfully to me, I have a lovely wife. She said that the new place we're moving into is a 2-bedroom place, and that I could use the bigger bedroom as my shoot space. And thank you to her, because it's got money coming in for us. my photography has improved since. You know, we had the lockdown in November, so that sort of stopped everything. But generally, it's been a very decent year for my photography, weirdly, in these times, which sounds so strange. You know, I've started to get myself out there, known more, which to me seems crazy because I know for a while I've been plugging away, but I don't know, whatever it takes, sometimes you just get noticed more than any other time. But yeah, and I've been striking up relationships with companies and stuff, but that's it for me. What will 2021 bring for me, or what do I want? Do I have any New Year's resolutions, is what I've been asked like recently in the sort of like second half of December from people messaging me. You know, I don't know whether they're just interested or they want to sort of get inspiration, but 2021 New Year's resolutions. You know what, I'm going to say exactly what I said this time last year, which is don't wait for a brand new year to strike up for you to start New Year's resolutions. Just go out there and change it. You know, if you have ideas or ways you want to improve in whatever form, whether it be, you know, eating more vegan or making, you know, using more sustainable products, etc. Like, don't wait for a new year or a new month to start. Just start it as soon as you can. Like, that's why I don't necessarily make New Year's resolutions, because, you know, I try and better myself. You know, I want to say every day, but if I'm completely honest with myself, I don't better myself every day, but I try and better myself as often as I can, and that's just the way I go, really. I kind of I just try and do it as often as I can, and I don't wait for a new year to go. So for you, I hope you have made New Year's resolutions if you want, if that's the way you want to do it, but if you can, I'd recommend like just doing it as often as possible, and don't wait for those new years or new months to start. You know, just try and do it as soon as you can. So I'm hoping that 2021 will be a good year for everyone. I think it's going to be a rough start maybe, but let's be positive and hope that sort of at least the second half of the year is going to be a little bit better than sort of the show that 2020 has been. I will see you all in the new year. Thanks for watching again. Bye.